Urine, often dismissed as waste, is an underrated biological material rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace elements that can be repurposed for various applications. While traditionally used in agriculture as a natural fertilizer, the idea of urine being exploited for more sinister purposes, such as the creation of biological weapons, raises alarming questions about both individual privacy and global security. The possibility of someone using your urine to manufacture biological weapons is not as far-fetched as it might initially seem. Urine contains DNA, which provides a complete genetic blueprint of the individual it comes from. It also serves as an excellent medium for cultivating certain types of microorganisms, including potentially dangerous pathogens under controlled conditions. If harvested and processed correctly, urine could theoretically serve as a raw material in a bioterrorism operation. The concern intensifies when we consider how easily urine can be obtained. Public restrooms, wastewater systems, and private homes are all vulnerable points of access. A neighbor tampering with your plumbing to siphon urine might seem like a plotline from a dystopian novel, but the implications of such actions could be catastrophic if the intent is malicious. Once collected, the urine could be subjected to molecular and microbial engineering to extract DNA or support the growth of pathogens that are weaponized for targeted attacks. The ramifications of such practices extend beyond personal privacy violations. If someone were to weaponize biological materials derived from human urine, the impact could range from localized health crises to large-scale epidemics, depending on the pathogen used and the method of dissemination. A scenario where biological agents are manufactured in decentralized, low-tech labs using household materials and waste products like urine presents an alarming loophole in global biosecurity measures. There are several geopolitical and ethical layers to this issue. First, the increasing accessibility of biotechnological tools means that even individuals without extensive scientific training could theoretically experiment with biological weapon development. This democratization of technology, while beneficial in many fields, also poses significant risks when misused. The lack of oversight in private spaces makes it nearly impossible to monitor or regulate such activities effectively. Second, the international legal framework surrounding biological weapons, including the Biological Weapons Convention, BWC, is designed to address state-sponsored programs rather than decentralized grassroots efforts. This leaves a gap in global governance when it comes to individuals or small groups exploiting unconventional biological materials for nefarious purposes. The implications of weaponized urine also raise questions about the security of personal biological data. In an age where genetic information can be sequenced and analyzed with increasing ease and affordability, the theft of urine could lead to the extraction of DNA for purposes beyond biological warfare, such as identity theft or genetic discrimination. To counteract this potential threat, governments and security agencies must take proactive measures. Enhanced monitoring of wastewater systems, stricter regulations on the use of biotechnological equipment, and public awareness campaigns about the risks of biological material theft are critical steps in addressing this issue. Moreover, advances in forensics and molecular biology could enable authorities to trace the origin of biological materials used in an attack, acting as a deterrent for would-be perpetrators. On an individual level, safeguarding one's biological materials may seem excessive, but it could become a necessity in the future. Measures such as secure plumbing systems, personal bio-waste disposal mechanisms, and greater awareness of the vulnerabilities associated with everyday activities like using public restrooms could mitigate the risks. In conclusion, the idea of someone using your urine to manufacture biological weapons may seem improbable, but the underlying concerns are grounded in real scientific and security challenges. As biotechnological capabilities advance and access to such tools becomes more widespread, the potential misuse of biological materials like urine demands serious attention from both policymakers and the public. The question is not whether this could happen, but how prepared we are to prevent it when it does.